An Indian teenager who can supposedly withstand a shocking 11,000 volts without feeling a thing only discovered his bizarre talent by accident when he was repairing his mother's heater. While a 2700-volt electric shock is capable of killing a human being, Dipercayai remains unaffected even when a current as strong as 11,000 volts runs through his body. The 16-year-old human electricity insulator can apparently resist the same amount of voltage required to power 500 houses. He can even keep the wires on his tongue and put his hand in a bucket full of water with the electric current flowing through it. A Chinese teenager, Xiao Hui, was suffering from juvenile macromastia, a rare condition where both breasts grow to an abnormally large size. She eventually received a surgery to reduce her breast size. The surgery was successful. Juvenile gigantomastia is a rare and distinct disorder with the rapid onset of macromastia at the onset of puberty. Most patients with macromastia have breasts which develop normally at puberty but simply reach excessive size. It is thought to be the result of an abnormal stimulation of memory tissue by normal levels of circulating hormones that manifests as rapid and excessive breast enlargement at any stage in the peripubertal period. In 2012, a then 12-year-old girl who had been dubbed the real-life Rapunzel cut her hair for the first time in her life. Natasha Moraes de Andrade, who lives in an impoverished shantytown in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, had never had a haircut. At 5 foot 3 inches, she was just 1 inch taller than the length of her hair. Natasha spent 4 hours per week washing her hair and up to an hour and a half brushing it each day. Despite living in poor economic conditions, her shampoo expenses were astronomical at over $600 a year. In April 2012, Natasha finally walked into a salon and cut her hair. She wept as her 5 foot 2 inch hair was sheared for the first time ever. Natasha managed to sell her hair for $5,000, which helped her save her family from financial issues. An Indian teenager had 232 teeth removed in what surgeons believe may be a world record operation. Ashik Gavai underwent a 7-hour surgery in Mumbai after complaining to his parents about a painful swelling in the right side of his lower jaw. The 17-year-old from a village in western India initially noticed the problem 18 months ago, but the unusual case had left doctors near his home baffled. He has been diagnosed with a rare condition, identified by doctors as complex odontoma, which occurs when a single gum forms lots of teeth. Standing proudly at 2 feet 8 inches, 15-year-old Georgia is shorter than the average 2-year-old and is believed to be Britain's smallest teenager. Georgia was born with a rare form of skeletal dysplasia, which made her bones prematurely fuse as a toddler, and she will never grow any bigger. And while she is in constant pain from the condition, Georgia remains impossibly optimistic and cheerful. A 17-year-old girl from Turkey who stands at 7 feet tall has been officially declared the world's tallest female teenager. Rumeysa Gelgi, who has a standing height of 7 feet 0.09 inches, received the Guinness World Record Award in a special presentation in her hometown, Safranbolu, Karabük. Rumeysa is an 11th grade high school student and lives at home with her parents and older siblings, who are all normal height. Her height is caused by a condition called Weaver syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that causes rapid growth. A 17-year-old girl is suffering from a horrific mystery condition which causes thick, stinging blood to seep from her eyes and ears. Marnie Harvey's condition has baffled doctors for 3 years and has left her virtually housebound. Miss Harvey's ordeal began in 2013 when she woke up with blood spatters on her pillow. Her terrified mother took her to the GP, but despite several tests, no cause could be found. For the next 2 years, she was sent for more investigations and told to change her diet in a bid to find out what was causing her symptoms. But her condition continued to get worse. She now bleeds from her eyes, nose, ears, and fingernails up to 5 times a day. But doctors from every area of medicine are baffled as to why. Nepalese teenager Raja Thapa claims to have the widest mouth in the world. The 19-year-old managed to stuff a jaw-dropping 138 pencils into his chops, breaking the previous record of 92 set by Dinesh Shivnath Upadhyaya of India. He later followed up the stunt by stuffing 32 lit candles between his teeth. Thapa, who works as a security guard, now plans to do regular street shows and attempt to break more quirky world records. A 17-year-old teen is so allergic to water that even sweating can cause a potentially deadly burning rash. Alexandra Allen from Utah suffers with the condition aquagenic urticaria, which is so rare it affects just 35 people in the whole world. Alexandra first realized she had the condition when she developed hives after spending time in a hot tub while on vacation. Then she was admitted to the hospital with internal bleeding and painful joints and was unable to breathe after a trip to Flaming Gorge, which has water activities. She now avoids water as much as she can. A teenager with an ultra-rare genetic condition that makes him look like an old man has defied doctors to celebrate his 15th birthday. Nihal Bitla, who lives on the outskirts of Mumbai, has Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, which ages his body 8 times faster than normal. The condition leaves him bald with heavy wrinkles and severely weakened limbs. The average life expectancy for children with progeria is 14. Many sufferers die from a heart condition where the arteries become hard and narrow, which usually affects adults over 60. As a result, children with progeria are prone to heart attacks and strokes aged 10 or under. But Nihal blew out the candles on his 15th birthday cake on January 20th, making him the oldest living child diagnosed with progeria in India.